Yes, Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira post-fight reaction. I've seen the highlights on BT Sports. It's a good fight. It looked like Israel Adesanya was winning. Like most of the fights that him and Alex Pereira have had, it looks like Israel Adesanya um, was winning. Then he got knocked out. Same with the kickboxing one of the fights he was winning and then he got knocked out. And that left hook in it, it's that left hook by Pereira. He's got power, isn't he, on that punch, isn't he? But yeah, plus he's a big guy, isn't he, Pereira? The similar both 6'4", but Pereira he's bigger, isn't he? He looks bigger. You know what I mean? He's a big guy. People will probably say this is the first time Adesanya's fought someone like his size, and all that. But is Adesanya did well. I don't think he's got anything to be ashamed of. It's a great fight. You know, he fought one of the best guys in his division, and he came up short. I mean, he was winning that fight, wasn't he? Until he got his, I think Pereira checked his leg, didn't he, in the fifth round, and that's what what's it called? Is he? What's Adesanya saying that he couldn't move as much in the last round, and thinking Pereira eventually got to him, didn't he, and knocked him out. In it, he's got the power, hasn't he? Like I said, I mean, even I think in the first round or second round, I mean, is towards the end of the round, I mean, Adesanya hurt him as well, really bad. So he fought a good fight. But it's UFC. It's difference between UFC and boxing is UFC. It's hard to go undefeated because you have to fight everyone. It's as simple as that. There's no ducking. Do you know what I mean? You can't duck anyone. You've got to fight the best fighters, and that's why it's so hard to stay undefeated in UFC. You fight long enough in UFC, you're gonna lose. It's just the way it is. Anderson Silva lost. Who else is there? Um, all the greats. GSP lost twice, isn't he? So all the greats lose. I think Jones is only. I mean, Jones is lost, but he wasn't really a loss, was it, against whatever his name is? But he's basically undefeated, isn't he, Jones? But it just shows how hard it is. Do you know what I mean? It shows how hard it is to stay undefeated in the UFC. I think like I said, Adesanya's he's got nothing to be ashamed of. He lost the fight, and now it's Pereira. He's got the title now. It's defending it. It's easy once you get the title. You know that's the hard. I mean, it's the hardest part is defending titles. Like I said, you've seen a lot of guys like winning titles and having one or two fights and then losing them. So it's like that. I mean, Usman did well. He defended his title for a while. Habib, like I said, Jones, all these guys, it just shows how hard it is. So we'll see how Pereira does. He'll probably rematch with Adesanya and say if he beats him again and see how he does again. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's just my thoughts.